for Antihoot Nanny, celebrating a year and a half of Antihoot Nannies here every Monday night at the Forded Sidewalk Cafe, 94 Avenue A in the East Village. Avenue A is the coolest part of the East Village, and the East Village is the coolest part of Manhattan. Manhattan is the coolest borough in New York City, and New York City the coolest city in America. America the coolest country on Earth, and Earth the coolest planet in the solar system. This is the coolest solar system in the galaxy. That means you're in the coolest club in the galaxy right now. Give yourselves a round of applause.
So this one time at the Antihoot on a Monday night, I was feeling really down about my music, and I had signed up to play and wasn't really sure what I wanted to do because I didn't have any new material. I didn't want to play in my old material. I was just generally kind of like wishy-washy, whiny, and feeling kind of sad. So I played this Hug a Broomstick song that just repeatedly goes, put the cookie down, down, put the cookie down, down, for like 10 minutes or however long we want to do it. And I just got on stage and banged that out for like 8 minutes until Latch turned the lights down on me. And I didn't feel very good about that either. But I was downstairs kind of sitting, probably writing by myself, and Latch came downstairs and was just like, hey, how you doing? And just, it was really nice to have someone check in on me when I was kind of obviously in a weird mood, and I was just telling him I was feeling down about my music. He's like, oh, well, you know, anytime I'm not working on anything, usually I learn music and learn the songs and music of some artist that I respect or songs I really enjoy, and I always remember that, and typically work on songs, work on other people's songs whenever I don't know what I'm doing. So I really appreciated that.
It's a place where you're judged on criteria that make sense to me. You're judged on whether or not you're interesting, whether or not you seem to be honest, whether or not you're doing something important and not necessarily your skill or craft. And so no matter what else I'm doing, I know that I can always go back to Sidewalk and like work shit out because I know that the people in the audience are coming at things from my perspective. And even when I'm doing super like queer theatery things, I can do that for like straight punk kids at Sidewalk, and I know that like on some level I share more of a sensibility with them than I do with other performance artists sometimes. Just the scrappiness of it.
Yeah.
My best moment with Latch, I think, was when we got in a little slapping match. That was fun.
Got in a slapping match?
Yeah. I told him I was going to slap him, and he said that he was going to slap me back if I did, so I slapped him. He slapped me back. I think that was in me. That was like the pinnacle of me and Latch's friendship.
What keeps me coming back is it's the only way I know to get people to listen to my music when I play live. You know, if you gig, you can get your friends to come, but that isn't exactly what you want. At the Sidewalk, there's a room full of people who love music, and they'll listen to what you do, and that's a special thing.
I mean, what was it about the scene that made it you want to keep coming back, and that it became so, it was so homey?
I guess it was just like the first time that people welcomed me and welcomed my music and what I wanted to do. It didn't exist anywhere else that I had lived in, you know, the Midwest. I had lived in Boston, I'd lived in Vermont, and I never found a place where people said, yeah, we want to hear you.
What was it that you loved about it so much?
The community, primarily. All the people I met there, all the people who were able to help me out and help me learn. I think that's the best part about it. I learned a lot going there.
Like you learned a lot about
songwriting and
really?
Lyrics and going out and doing this and everything that's wrapped up in that.
Everybody's very, very supportive of each other, and we started playing in New Jersey, and there really isn't any kind of social group where everybody was playing music and into music and writing songs and stuff like that. And you know, we had to like drive 2 hours out here to kind of find it, but you know, it's something that's incredibly supportive, and it's been very, very big help in terms of me getting confidence in playing out and stuff like that. So it's fun. It's really, really fun. It's really fun to just play and take chances, and it kind of fosters kind of like an environment where you can take chances, where a lot of other open mics and a lot of other scenes are very, very conservative, very, very like everybody's kind of playing to a specific kind of audience, and it's like You want to go up and do a cover of Motorhead's Ace of Spades, you go ahead and do it. You want to do Octopus's Garden as a 30s jazz song, go ahead and do it. If you want to try doing, your own song a different way and try it in different, you're not going to feel afraid about doing it.
How do you think Latch keeps his rich, chocolatey brown hair?
Well, it's not fatherhood, because I've seen that turn many a man gray.
Maybe it's something in the sidewalk menu. Maybe it's some sort of like special Israeli oil that they're putting in everything.
It must be all the coffee he drank.
Sheer luck. Yeah.
It's the chamomile tea. He always makes a big deal about the chamomile tea at the end of every, we'll drink chamomile tea at the end, I think it's the chamomile tea.
Summer, put on some music. We're going to have ourselves a party. Make noise as I leave the stage. I want to hear some energy. Yes.